What's up, y'all? It's King Key reaction on back with another reaction video, man. We got Jimmy Roller, man. He said it's called NBA playoffs are getting weird. You know what I'm saying? I honestly think these are one of the best NBA playoffs since 2016, 2017, or 2016. I honestly think these are good playoffs. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's been a while since we had a good playoff. I think I don't know about 2019, but still, like, it's a good playoff. You know what I'm saying? I think these are one of the good playoffs in a minute. Like nobody would have thought, and the Suns are just like, but it's really all about who's like the healthiest. You know what I'm saying? But still, it's a good playoffs. But let's see what he's talking about. I watched that live, bro. That sounds crazy. Whew.
That might just be one of the greatest playoff shots I've ever seen.
That's crazy.
KD with a game-tying dagger,
no.
inches away from sealing the deal. That is definitely not getting topped for a long time.
I'm telling you, bro. I saw that live too, bro. If you were watching my stream, I was playing 2K, bro. I saw this on live. This shot was crazy, bro. I couldn't. I lost my brains watching this, bro. Oh my god.
Well, that didn't take long.
Yeah.
This year's playoffs have been wild. Unpredictable matchups, crazy endings, airtight game sevens, and a new wave of
don't think the 76ers are gonna go far, bro. We all know the 76ers are not a good playoff team. Or a good regular. I mean, they were a good regular season team, not a good playoff team. I know that.
This entertaining. Trae Young has become the villain we didn't want, but desperately needed.
That's so flay, bro. Like, look how that's just like a flay. Oh my god, bro. That's just so flay. Look. That's just so flay,
There's no
bro.
super teams remaining, and the most recent title out of all four of these teams was 50 years ago.
That's
so the
crazy.
results of this playoff will be historic no matter how
so the Suns finna win their first
Paul George
championship.
has lifted the Clippers to the conference finals for the first time in franchise history with no Kawhi.
Not a losing.
The Suns ascended from the depths of NBA hell to now being one of the favorites to win the title. And Ben Simmons can't shoot.
We all knew that,
but
man.
we already knew that. But as awesome as the playoffs have been, it hasn't come without its own set of
setbacks. Oh shoot! I'm ready that out. Oh,
weird events. Now, personally, I'm enjoying all the young new faces we are seeing throughout the playoffs.
Devin Booker,
that aren't synonymous with deep postseason runs, and players that we aren't used to seeing under the playoff spotlight.
Give Donovan Mitchell some respect too, but like Donovan Mitchell like a Dwayne Wade, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I like Dwayne Wade, my favorite. He probably to me like the greatest NBA player of all time. If you were to ask me, Dwayne Wade. But yeah, I feel like Donovan Mitchell deserves some respect because his team sucks, bro. Rudy Gobert had a bad performance and all that, and he had a good. Donovan Mitchell had a good performance. You know what I'm saying?
Power in the four teams remaining is a bit odd and completely unprecedented. Out of the 50.
Watch the NBA playoffs live on a variety of networks with YouTube TV.
That's my birthday. No doubts. All right, go.
15 players that were named All-NBA this season. Only 3 are remaining in both conference finals if we do not include Kawhi, who is out indefinitely.
Where's Jimmy? Oh, there you go.
Where's all the stars? Well, they're at home, out of the playoffs, recovering from injuries. So far in the playoffs, there have been 9 All-Stars who have missed considerable time on the court.
That's crazy.
9. And because of this, it's easy to conclude that this year's playoffs, or at least this last run these teams will have to make to win a title, is easier or less exciting than past seasons. And this couldn't be further from the truth.
Well, if I'm saying, teams gotta learn to like perform without their superstars. So, you know what I'm saying, it shouldn't be too easy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should learn to play it like better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
As a fan of the game, do you know how exciting it is to see a young guy like Devin Booker showcase his skill on the biggest stage? For a player like Trae Young to lead the Atlanta Hawks to the conference finals? For complementary players like Terrence Mann, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and Mikal Bridges to get reps in these huge moments and come up big like they've been there before? Y'all know how exciting it has been to watch the future of the league and young guys like John Collins and DeAndre Ayton step up and play like NBA vets in their first ever playoff appearance. The Clippers, Suns, and Hawks in the conference finals? Am I in an alternate universe or something? This is what happens when the league is more balanced. Granted, this balance came in the form of injuries in a weird COVID year. Nonetheless, the reality of winning a championship is very real for all of these teams. And because of that, we are seeing each and every one of these teams fight tooth and nail for their spot in
forget
the
it's
history
COVID, bro.
books,
Like
which
NBA,
I think we can all agree beats the idea of a super team running through the playoffs without breaking a sweat. And speaking of super teams, my pick to win it all is officially out of the playoffs. After losing Kyrie to an injury in the second round and
you know that really hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a Nets fan. I'm a Kyrie fan. You know what I'm saying? So I was going for Kyrie. And then Kyrie over here getting hurt, bro. Like, that's gonna hurt. Because Kyrie's one of the greatest point guards in the league. You know what I'm saying? But it's hurt. But Curry got his little one over.
The Brooklyn Nets were in a rough spot just 3.5 games into the second round.
After Curry, no other point guard better than
to give
Kyrie.
praise to the absolutely magnificent performance by Kevin Durant. Because even through all the injuries and setbacks, the Nets were just inches, literally inches, away from the Eastern Conference Finals thanks to an incredible series and an all-time Game 7 performance by Durant. 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and a Game 7 playoff record, 48 points. This
and
was
50-something
a
minutes,
masterclass in the game of basketball.
Drop down there
By his size 18 shoes. But you want to know something crazy? As incredible as his Game 7 performance was, this wasn't even his best game of the series.
Woo! That was hard. I forgot about that one. Oh, he had 49. Yeah, I remember this one.
49 points, 17 rebounds, 10 assists on an 82% true shooting percentage, topped off with a 26-foot game-winning dagger only Kevin Durant could manufacture. This man had 20 points in the fourth quarter to dig his team out of a 16-point deficit and come away with the win. This Game 5
they
was
have no
Durant's
or
masterpiece,
Kyrie, by the way.
the best game of his entire career, and it really isn't even close. To put this incredible performance into perspective, before Game 5, KD's highest game scores in a playoff game.
I think Harden had like 5 points.
His best playoff game during his time with the Thunder, 2 games with a game score of 38.5, 38.8, which came in his 50-point performance against the Clippers 2 seasons ago, and 39.6, which came in the finals 3 seasons ago, when he dropped an efficient 43 and 13. But Durant's Game 5 against the Bucks on Tuesday was far better than any game he has ever played in the playoffs in his entire career. In fact, Durant's Game 5 against the Bucks was far better than any game he has had in his entire career.
That's crazy.
Every all-time great player has a career-defining
the game 7, bro. I lost my mind when you made that shot, bro. Like, oh my god.
What's even more insane is where
that's what I'm saying. Like, if we were to take awards away, Kevin Durant is one of the greatest to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he better than LeBron. Like, he just can't carry a team the way LeBron do. Like, LeBron, I don't even know LeBron. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron had the same difficulties this season. Well, Kevin Durant never got injured, but the playoffs, AD got injured. It was up to LeBron to carry the Lakers, and he didn't carry it. But I'm not criticizing LeBron because KD couldn't do that too. But I'm saying all around, I think KD's better than LeBron, bro. But, like, greatness, I'd say LeBron, but all around, KD's better than LeBron. I don't care.
All-time in single-game playoff game scores. Of every single playoff game since 1977, these are the top 10 best performances
Damian Lillard
game score.
Durant's
highest playoff game score in a single game going into Game 5 ranked just 63rd all-time.
Oh.
But after a historic outing, KD now owns the 3rd best single playoff performance since the creation of
Who got the first game?
After being down 17
I don't even
in
know
a series-altering
Damian
Game 5. The box plus minus of every net starter that game, negative 12.8, negative 11.8.
Bro, Harden wasn't even 100%. You know what I'm saying? He had a hamstring injury. Oh, I'm trying to see the YouTube video drop. Alright. It's dropping. Harden wasn't even 100%, but he should have performed a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And Blake Griffin, I don't even want to talk about him. How you bail into a team like that, bro.
Negative 12.1 and 24.6. But look closely at this leaderboard of all-time great playoff games.
Damian Lillard, Charles Barkley?
You see anything interesting?
Charles Barkley.
Damian Lillard, all the way at the top, with the greatest individual playoff performance since 1977.
I didn't know that.
Talk about an underappreciated performance.
What game was this?
I think collectively the NBA community talks about this game for, 24 hours, and that was about it.
Spin around
Do y'all
three?
even know what we witnessed
That
that
was
game
hard.
from Dame? The greatest individual playoff performance in modern NBA history. 55 points on a 97% true shooting percentage. 10 assists, 17 points in overtime alone. An NBA playoff record, 12 threes in the game. All to lose by 7 in the second overtime. Which means
he need to lead that team for that, bro. He had the greatest playoff performance and he lost. If that don't show you to lead your team, bro, I don't know what else will, bro. If you had the greatest playoff performance and you lost, that should tell you. I think CJ caught him sold. You need to come to Miami, bro. Even though, you know what I'm saying, he had his little 55-point performance, I still think Kyrie better. You know what I'm saying? He's a good point. Don't get it twisted. Top 3, but Kyrie better. You know what I'm saying? More entertaining to watch. But Damian Lillard is good, though. He a clutch player. I'd give Damian Lillard more the clutchest point guard. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie, I don't know.
Chances are this mind-melting performance will probably be lost and buried among the other
No other
all-time
point guard
great games
closer than
that
Dame, bro.
apparently
That's
don't
facts.
matter because it didn't result in a win.
I mean,
These
Curry,
insane stat
don't
lines
think I'm hating on Curry, bro. Curry, I have a damn Curry jersey right on top of this damn camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying Curry not really known as a clutch shooter. I don't remember last time I seen like a shot like that.
masterful offensive outbreaks will inevitably become less and less rare because, as we've discussed before, NBA players are getting more skilled, more savvy, and more offensively gifted every season. At the moment, Kevin Durant is third all-time in points per game in the playoffs, only behind Michael Jordan and Allen Iverson. But what if I told you that LeBron James, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Davis, Stephen Curry, Nikola Jokic, and Damian Lillard all cracked the top 15 highest points per game
over
in the playoffs
Kobe
as well? The league's been around
Donovan
for
Mitchell
75 years, and somehow half of the best playoff scorers ever are all in the league right now.
Jokic is on the list? And he got ejected the 4th game and got swept by the young Devin Booker and CP3? That's crazy.
Even include players who don't have enough games to qualify.
I feel like this is the wrong
stat,
stat,
and Trae Young. And if we take another look at the top playoff game scores of all time, you'll see that out of the top 100 playoff game scores since 1977,
I don't see nothing.
28 came in the last 4 seasons. For perspective, it took 15 seasons from 2003 to 2017 for the NBA to produce the same amount of top 100 all-time playoff games. In other words, NBA players are rolling out of their minds. So, if the Clippers win it all, Paul George wins his first ring, Kawhi wins his third.
Let's be honest with you. 3-1. When was the last time you seen someone throw a blow 3-1? And yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't think it's possible. CP3 might whoop his own team. That's crazy, but yeah.
Clippers franchise will finally join the champion circle.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
They may never hear the
You should have took this out.
name ever again, but probably not.
Nah,
if the Suns win, Chris Paul will finally and deservedly reach the mountaintop and will forever be a champion.
The Suns are winning. I don't even care what you say. The Suns are winning, bro. I shouldn't even go for them because I feel like I'm bad luck, but whatever.
And we will never hear the end of the Devin Booker Kobe Bryant comparison. If the Bucks win, Giannis will get his first ring, and the idea that
he played just like him, but I don't know. He's been cold last 2 games. He gonna go out this game though tonight.
And if the Hawks win, Trae Young will officially be crowned the GOAT by what's the population of Atlanta? 500,000 people. But no matter what happens, from here on out, we are on a collision course with history in the making.
The Hawks are gonna go to the finals, but I feel like going to the finals is a good thing for them.
Hope you all enjoyed it, and as always,
they'll be happy to go to the finals. To know that Atlanta is doing better than Miami Heat is just crazy, you know what I'm saying? But Trae Young, man, that's how when you have confidence. Like, you can't be like Jimmy Butler and be like, I'm gonna talk my talk, you know what I'm saying? You can't be like Jimmy Butler and be like, oh, I'm locked in, 100% locked in, I'm 100% going crazy. And the first game he played, You go 4 for 22, bro. That can't happen with this freaking franchise, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Jimmy Butler really pissed me off. This on my birthday too, but we ain't gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna talk about it. But hey, yo, that's it. That's the end of the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.